Good day to everyone. I am Angeline, an NSS volunteer from St. Joseph College for Women, and today I am going to talk about drug abuse and illicit trafficking. Drug abuse or substance abuse refers to the use of certain chemicals that affect the brain and create a sense of pleasure. There are more than 190 million drug users worldwide, and the rate of addiction is increasing at an alarming rate. Mainly, young adults under the age of 30 are found getting addicted. This has long-term impact on the body, and repeated drug abuse leads to even risk of contracting diseases like HIV, hepatitis, and other infections. If we see various causes for drug abuse, it includes curiosity and peer pressure for recreational purposes. Some say for getting that creative inspiration, while few of them use it to get some pain relief. For examples of drug abuse used: alcohol, tobacco, cocaine, opium, hashish from cannabis, and even synthetic ones like heroin, ecstasy, and LSD. They consume them orally, inhalation, or by intravenous methods. Usage of these drugs will affect individuals both physically and psychologically. These people have to be handled carefully as they have aggressive behavior. They exhibit symptoms like depression, anxiety, etc. There is a high rate of suicide in alcoholics and other drug abusers. They have the tendency to commit criminal offenses including child abuse, domestic violence, rapes, burglaries, and assaults. Drug trafficking is a global illicit trade involving the cultivation, manufacture, distribution, and sale of substances which are subject to drug prohibition law. According to the United Nations report, world heroin consumption and seizures represent an annual flow of 430 to 450 tons of heroin into the global heroin market. Of the total opium from Myanmar and the Lao People's Domestic Republic yields some 50 tons, while the rest, some 380 tons of heroin and morphine, is included extensively from Afghan opium. Talking about India, the India-Pakistan border has been witnessing increased traffic of heroin from the Golden Crescent since 1938. It's the largest producer of opium and cannabis in the world. Drugs enter our country even through India-Nepal border, India-Bangladesh border, and even now through sea and air routes, which we have witnessed recently. This is distributed using youth and even school children, having them lured for money and drugs as perks. We have seen cases in Hyderabad where many school children were found addicted to those alcohol and drugs. How can we help these people? These people are very vulnerable as they require lots of care and attention from family and friends. They should get timely counseling and diversion to change their focus onto some recreational activities which involve all of their senses. We can take them to de-addiction centers, and family also needs to take family therapy in order to create a welcoming home because they have very fragile minds. What can we do about this now? In my opinion, the problem lies within us. Pleasure and pain both are a part of life. The journey of life has many shades. Some may be sweet and divine, while others will test our strengths. I request parents to keep an eye on the activity of the children, and some friends, be true friends who lend a shoulder when needed and guide each other for a good path. Accept the rules and regulations of our government and honor our constitution. As an NSS volunteer, if I come across a victim of drug abuse, I would definitely render help and support to them. We can counsel them or take them for psychiatric help initially. Talk to the parents of drug abused and help them create a welcoming environment which can help him or her accept life and move on. I would finally conclude by saying, if you use drugs, you will lose your life. There is no need for drugs or weed, and we are too good for them. So, I say, stay healthy, stay positive, and stay away from drugs. Thank you.